few weeks back, I was going to a place that I had been once before, actually the day before, but still following the GPS coordinates that I'd set, and suddenly I was on roads that I never knew existed. I thought, what's going on? Is this GPS guiding me wrong? And my instinct was to be smarter than the GPS and go, oh, this can't be right. But I realized that it had taken me to places that I was so unfamiliar with that to go on my own at this stage would have been disastrous. I had to make a critical decision to follow the GPS and trust it would get me to where I'm going. Ironically, I was going to Cheat Codes Live, a special training seminar sponsored by Rachel Peterson. And when I got into the parking lot and so thought, well, that was an interesting trip, I had this revelation that I'd literally just experienced what I was experiencing by joining the social clique. There are three elements to getting to where you're going when you're using a GPS system with your car or some other vehicle. One is that you have to choose your destination. Two is that you have to select your map or your system for getting there. And the third is you actually have to make a decision to trust your GPS. So that's a day as I was starting to go on these country roads right outside the perimeter of the Twin Cities. I had to remember that I had put in the destination correctly, and it was now time to trust that GPS system that I'd selected as well. When I decided to invest in a tool, a mentorship group, the social clique, I had intentionally selected my map, to be honest. My destination is success. My destination is a lifestyle and a business level that I haven't known before. The map I've chosen is Rachel Peterson, her wisdom, her expertise, the people in the clique bringing together. And the last decision that I need to make if I want to get to that destination is ultimately to decide if I'm going to trust it. So in choosing your destination, you need to set your goals specifically, build your business by design, set your monetary goals. When you select your map, you have to look at the landscape out there. And if you started following Rachel, you've also probably started to get feeds from all kinds of people who are doing similar things. And it's so easy to go, okay, well, I said I was going to go with what Rachel's teaching, but oh, here's this person who's saying this about being a copywriter, or this person who's saying this is the way to be the social media expert. And I have to make a decision as I'm going down that road. Do I want to take every twist and turn, or do I want to say 100K toolkit, 100K toolkit? And so selecting that map and making that decision about which GPS you're using is critical. And then finally, I have to decide, I trust it. Wow, this isn't necessarily the way I thought this would go, or I didn't realize it would be this hard, or I didn't realize it required self-discipline. But I made a decision about my destination. I chose my map, and now I have to decide to trust it. So I decided to trust my GPS that day, and it got me successfully to the event. And I've decided that I'm going to trust the GPS that I've chosen. Not blind trust, not ever questioning anything, but I'm going to trust the basic system that I've chosen and not decide until it's wrong or right until I get to my destination. I'm going to keep on with it. And so that's been a really exciting thing guiding me these last few weeks in trying to figure out how do I deal with this influx of information and what do I do with it. I remind myself that I chose a special GPS, the Great Peterson system, and I'm going to stick with it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to my destination.